Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Unity Orlando. Our opening statement this morning is, I am thankful for my life and grateful to receive all the good God has for me. Let's all affirm that together. I am thankful for my life and grateful to receive all the good God has for me. All right, let's all close our eyes, take a nice deep breath in, and let's affirm that together in the silence. And so it is. And now if you'd like to join us, please stand and we'll sing our joy song. It's called Glory of Love. I'm the 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 glory of. I'm the glory of. I'm the glory of love. I'm the glory of. I'm the glory of. I'm the glory of love. I'm abundance of joy. I'm abundance of joy. I'm abundance of joy. I'm abundance of joy. I'm abundance of. I'm abundance of. I'm abundance of joy. I'm abundance of. I'm abundance of. I'm abundance of joy. Shine on the glory of God. Shine on the glory. Shine on the glory of God. I'm the purpose of peace. 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 I'm the purpose of. I'm the purpose of. I'm the purpose of peace. I'm the purpose of. I'm the purpose of. I'm the purpose of peace. Shine on the glory of God. Shine on the glory. Shine on the glory. Shine on the glory of God. Shine on the glory. Shine on the glory of God.
There we go. I love amplification. So do you. Welcome. Thanks for coming out today. It's a gorgeous day out there. I mean, this is definitely fall, isn't it? You know. Finally got my mask put away. There we go. Okay. Thanks for coming and bearing through this. Oh, by the way, I am Reverend Bob Marshall, if any of you don't know. I'm the senior minister. That has to do with my age. Actually, the beauty of that is that that means there are other ministers. And the fact that I'm doing this part of the service suggests this is a very special Sunday. We have with us Reverend Johannys, who is, she now resides with us, but she comes to us from Miami. And it's going to be her Sunday to speak, and we're very proud to host her. Do we have any visitors with us today? If so, there is a welcome packet for you. Okay, there we go. I know you don't know each other. Yes, right. Brian has just given a welcome packet to his sister. Okay, it's good to have you with us today. Thank you for coming. The midweek prayer and meditation service happens Wednesday on Facebook at 4:30 p.m. That's when you can live stream it on Facebook at 4:30. On the other hand, later on, it does then appear on our website. And if you go to the website and go to the section called services and down to Wednesday meditation service, you can watch it any time you like. Wow. I hear people who are telling me they really like watching service in your bathrobes, right? Okay, that's for all of those at home. Yeah, I don't see any bathrobes out here. Okay, Orange County requires us to wear masks while in church, and this is probably going to go on for a while until we can get through this, whatever season it is. So I really appreciate your bearing with us on this. So we're trying to make it as safe an environment as possible when you come to church. Thanksgiving Eve service. We're giving you a little notice ahead of time. It's November 25th, which, by the way, is the night before, not Christmas, Thanksgiving. The night before Thanksgiving at 7 p.m. We will, of course, have service here. And it'll be it'll set up exactly as it is right now. On the other hand, we also will be live streaming this Thanksgiving Eve service. So if you prefer to stay at home, or if you are staying at home, then please tune in with us, Thanksgiving Eve at 7 p.m. I'd like to invite Curtis forward. He's got a couple of announcements to share with you.
Good morning, everyone. If you don't know, my name is Curtis Coaxum. I am your boy treasurer and head of the 11 o'clock ushers, but that's not why I'm here today. I'm here today to inform you that we're starting our food drive once again, and it's going to run until the end of the year. If you're in need of food and donations, we will take during the Sunday regular service hours. My phone number will be on the web, but we will not be receiving any stuffed animals this year because of the COVID-19. Other than that, I thank you all very much and have a great day. Reverend Bob.
Thank you, Curtis. Okay, well, that just leaves the big announcement of the day, which I've already kind of given away. Today we have with us the Reverend Johannys, whose lesson is divine or human. And you would expect her to walk up at this point, but this is the last, no, don't. There was a but. But this is the last time you see me, so I have to introduce her now and then say, but her real introduction is the special music. So I turn it over to Brian.
And this song, I don't want you to confuse it with something as romantic. It's more of a love song from God to me, and then now it's a love song from God to you. If there's no one left to call, no one left at all, if there's no one standing by, for no reason why, if you're out there all alone, left out on your own, if there's no place that you call home, you can call my name. You can call my name. If your solitude sustains, if loneliness remains, and the walls come crashing in, leading you to sin, if dark clouds form above, while people misuse love, if it feels like all hope is gone, you can call my name, and I'll be there again, leading you within to set you on your path, and then you just walk away. You just walk away. But you'll be back someday. And the truth here still remains. Nothing stays the same. And if you can conquer this, your fear might not exist. What won't kill you can make you strong, so you can carry on. But if it feels like you might be wrong, you can call my name, and I'll be there again, leading you within to set you on your path, and then you won't walk away, never walk away. You'll never walk away, never walk away.
Right. Wow. Thank you. Beautiful music. Thank you. Beautiful voices also. Ah, my mask. Yes. Between the earrings and the mic and the masks. Good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Johannys Jimenez-Hartog. Human or divine? What makes us human? And what makes us divine? Being a minister, my aspiration is to live from the divine, of course. Well, we all want more divine blessings in our lives. We all want. Sometimes I ask myself, how did Jesus do it? How was he human but lived from his divinity so naturally? Strength, somebody said. How did Jesus deal with human emotions and being divine? If you have had an experience with divinity, you know what I'm talking about. It's something that I cannot even say or explain, because it's an experience that transcends words. If you have never had an experience with divinity, you might deny that it really exists. That's okay. Unity teaches that every human being is born with a spark of divinity, which can be nurtured or ignored. It's up to us. Many of you know that I was born in the Dominican Republic and raised in Puerto Rico. Few years ago, while I was visiting friends and family in Puerto Rico, I went to an upscale mall to buy a perfume I have been using for many years, Chanel number 22. In the store, I told the seller that I wanted to buy Chanel number 22. She kindly responded, "We have Chanel number 5, but Chanel number 22 doesn't exist." I said, I was like a little bit confused, no? Because this is a perfume I use. I told her, "Oh, do you mean that the store doesn't have the perfume I'm looking for?" She says, no. Chanel number 22 doesn't exist. And I told her, "But I have been using it for years." "Impossible," she says. I was like, okay. She was like, "That perfume doesn't exist. Like, what language do you speak?" I mean, I'm telling you. I said, okay. Thank you. I knew there was no point in arguing with her. Now, a few years ago, something similar, like the same kind of thing happened with a minister friend of mine. I was sharing with her with great enthusiasm, something that I had been trying to make a decision about. And I told her that in prayer, I was really excited. In prayer, I heard clearly the voice of God giving me specific answers for what I had to do. I was like, wow, listen, what happened to me? She looked at me. She says, "Impossible." I said, okay, here we are going again. Here we go again. She says, "God doesn't communicate in that way." I said, "But what do you mean?" Respectfully, of course. I said, "Of course that God communicates that way. It is a voice that has no sound. It is internal, very clear. It speaks to your heart, but you can't literally hear it." She said, no way. Okay? Like with Chanel, I knew that arguing was pointless. But you know what? Like 2 months later, I heard her deliver a message in which she tearfully, she was, really touched, tearfully assured the congregation that she had literally heard the voice of God the night before. I say, okay. So with Chanel, the salesperson had not seen the perfume I was looking for. So for her, it didn't exist. And for the minister, when I shared with her my experience, she had not had the spiritual experience of knowing that the divine whispers to your heart and you can literally hear it. So until it happened to her, it was impossible. Spiritual experiences are even harder to believe if they have not been lived, acknowledged, and entered into awareness. So in these challenging times, let us take a look at the words of Jesus and find solace in those words. The early Christians asked, "Who is Jesus?" They would talk among them. And they would say, "The Son of God." Actually, the scriptures say the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Under these explanations, Jesus was divine. Now, what did Jesus say he was in the Bible? What phrase did he use to describe himself? The Son of Man. Jesus was human as well as divine. Traditional Christianity, however, separated him from humanness, viewing his divinity as his only, the only Son of God. But Jesus didn't want to distance himself from us. He spoke about what we have in common. But what we have in common is not only our humanity, but much more. Jesus emphasized our equality, our unity, our oneness, not our separateness. At one point, he even said, "The things I do, and even bigger, even greater, you can do." Jesus was very human. When he went to visit his friend Lazarus, he found out that Lazarus had died, and he cried at Lazarus' grave. Now, in my own understanding, my own discernment of this story, I used to say, but Jesus knew that Lazarus was going to come out of the grave in a few minutes, but he cried. Why? He just needed to say, "Hey, rise up." Why he cried? Well, he was surrounded by Martha, Mary, family and friends of Lazarus, and heard the moans, the wailing, the pain of all. And he was moved. He felt the emotions. If I right now start to tell you something sad, a sad story, something that happened to me, and I start to cry right now, many of you are going to cry with me for the unity, the emotional connection we have with each other. We are literally one self united with our Creator. Jesus felt the emotions that everyone around him was feeling. In his lifetime, he went through all the turmoil that we experience. He was rejected by many. Hey, feeling rejected is very painful. He was betrayed by Judas, who sold him out. He was abandoned by people he loved. When Jesus was captured, do you know the story? The disciples ran away, abandoning him. Peter denied him 3 times, as did all his disciples denied him. Jesus also got angry. He threw tables. He rolled things over. I know that here at Unity Orlando, nobody gets angry. Yes, everybody keep their cool and calm. But Jesus got angry. He did. He has a temper. Jesus felt and lived his humanity strongly. He loved, cried, got angry. He also humanly had a personal will. In the Garden of Gethsemane, he said to the Father, "Dad, can we prevent this from happening? But not my will, but yours be done." He had a personal will. He was aware of what was going to happen. He felt it and was scared. He was. Fear. He was terrified by the experience that was ahead. A clash between his humanity and his divinity. Jesus was aware of both his humanity and his divinity. Do you know what else Jesus knew? He knew that, like him, we are humans and divine. We are. He knew that we are asleep to that reality, unaware of our divine nature. Waking up was his message. That was the main message that Jesus brought to humanity, his purpose, his mission. So here we are. We are faced with a challenge to live as the spiritual being that we are, created in the image and likeness of God, embodied in this world, unaware of our true nature. We have forgotten, totally. Jesus, with his life, words, and actions, bears witness to our reality. There is a constant conflict between how do we identify ourselves with our human aspect or our divine inheritance, especially for those who are strongly in the spiritual path. It's like a constant conflict. It's a decision. It's a choice. These are undoubtedly difficult times. In challenging times, in difficult times, you know what we do? The human aspect in us takes over. We get scared, defensive, angry, worry. Right now, we are facing challenges as a nation, and we all know political turmoil, division. We are facing challenges as a human race, pandemic, climate threat, hunger. We have huge challenges in front of us. We do. Jesus told us to not fear, to not be afraid. I have overcome the world. We can also overcome the world. The divine can reign in us. The power of love, trust, and strength. The good, the holy, and the beautiful can be what we identify with. It's a choice. We can do it. So the time is now. It's not tomorrow or the next decade. The time has come to claim our place as truly committed spiritual beings. The time has come where the divine in us is stronger and more dominant in our world. Time to rise up. Time to awake. It's now. To be able to awake to our true nature, we must face the emotions that we as humans are feeling, to let them go. We cannot release what we don't recognize. We must face our emotions, okay? This is the way I feel. Not reject them or resist them, because, you know, you all know that what we resist persists. Face our emotions, feel them, recognize them, to release them. These emotions of fear, worry, anxiety can become so overpowering in our lives that they can affect our ability to even function, and will certainly block our ability to awake to our divine nature. What precedes the awakening, before the awakening, we feel a profound peace. So we must do our inner work. It's imperative. It's important. Listen, the greatest master of all time, the way shower, as we call it in unity, the man that embodied the Christ consciousness, entered the world like you and me in a natural manner. Growing up as a child and wrestling with his environment, just like us. He grew and developed exactly as a normal human being, a normal mortal. His knowledge of his divine birthright was gradually acquired through his human experience, and of course everything he did, and prayer. And I have heard sometimes people using Jesus as an excuse for things they do. Well, Jesus was divine. He is the Son of God. We are too. divine, and we are the children of God. We have no excuse. Awakening to who we are and living from this origin is our only function, the only goal, the true mission as children of God. Everything we do and say and even think must be directed of this awakening. Do you want to help humanity? Do you really want to be part of the solution and not the problem? Use the life of Jesus to know that besides your human experience, you were born with original blessing, and that you are the son, you are the daughter of God, in whom God is always, always well pleased. So take that to your heart. And let us pray. Let us take a moment for meditation. And invite you to take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Place your attention in the area of your heart. If there's something that you have been wrestling with lately, recognize it. Now, acknowledge what is in the way of you awakening to your true nature. How do you feel? Is worry or sadness? Surrender all those emotions to God. Beloved God, to you all hearts are open. To you all longings speak. And to you no secret thing is hidden. Bring to my awareness what is blocking me from awakening to my true nature. Show me what is in the middle of my emerging as the divine creature that I am. In this very moment, I surrender to you any emotion of anger, of pride, or sadness, doubt, distrust. In your light, they will dissolve. In the silence, dear God, purify the thoughts of my heart through the unspeakable gift of your grace, so I can love you with all I am and for all you are forever. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Johannys. That was Jimenez-Hartog. I can do the whole thing. It was truly inspiring. Thank you. If our usher will come forward, we'll prepare for our offering. Okay, those of you at home, yeah, I'm sure you can almost repeat these words for yourself, but here we go. For those of you at home, you give your offering by going to the home page at the end of service. Hit the Donate Now button, or you can pull off the physical address and mail us an offering, or you can call the office and arrange for regular offerings. We thank you for being a part of us, for following at home. We thank you for coming, those who are here and sharing this space here, socially distanced, but still sharing this wonderful space with us. Your support, your presence at home or here, and your offerings are what keeps us going. Let's, everyone, together, our offering statement, together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all the good I am and have, all the good I give and receive. Thank you, God, for the realization that we live in the midst of thy abundance. And as thy children, it's our right to claim it. As we give, it will be multiplied and returned to us many times over. Thank you, God. Amen. Now I'm going to turn it back over to Brian.
All right. Thanks again, Reverend Bob, and thank you again, Reverend Johannys. Very nice, a very sweet message. And I get confused with Chanel 22 as well. So you're not the only one. So I do have a new song this week. I was a little worried about it. Come Thursday morning, finally I strummed out this one. It's called All So Clear. Talk about it. Why do we care? There's something loved inside me, just to be clear. And when I dream about it, you're always there. With my heart's desire, you're really here. I see you all so clear. You are the one inside me who sees through me. You are the grace inside me, feel glory be. I don't even think about it, you're always there. You are my heart's desire, you're really here. I see you all so clear. heart's desire. You're really here. I see you all so clear. And when I dream about it, you're always there. Within my heart's desire, you're really here. I see you all so clear. You're really here. It's all so clear. You're really here. It's all so clear.
That was beautiful. That was wonderful. Yep. Every time he thinks the pail's empty, more water drops in it. Yes. Yay for YouTube. It has required him to become a musical genius and create music every week. Nothing like original music every Sunday. Okay. Closing comments. Be safe. But live your adventure. Don't get lost in the fear. Live your adventure wherever you are. Thank you for supporting Unity of Orlando. Thank you for being part of us. Next Sunday, remember I said senior minister means there's other ministers. We have our other minister, the Reverend Ronnie Kenny, is going to be speaking next week. We're getting towards that season, so the theme is always grateful. Please be back with us next week at 9:15 or 11. And this is Connor's last day? Okay, Connor, you got to stand up. Let's give you a round of applause. Connor, our sound man. He's moving north. This has been a dream for several years, and it's finally taking culmination. Up near where his family is, they're relocating. His wife's already relocated up there, right? And he gets to go join his wife. Now, that's a dream come true, right? So, Connor, it has been an honor to have had you with us for all of this time. You've been a special blessing to us. Thank you, Connor. 8 years? Oh, you're making me feel old. We're going to close off service. Let's all rise to join together in speaking together, praying together the prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all.